Okay, so we're joining a battle in progress. Now, for those of you that saw my review in the D-Day, the Stug B was part of that review, and it's very much like a Hetzer. It's like a larger, slightly more mobile Hetzer as far as the turn radius goes, or turn speed. And it's a derper. That was a very low roll for the heat round. That's a very, very low roll. Here's a little bit of a higher roll. Oh, I love stuff like that. Of course, you know, here's a tier 2 or tier 3 tank. Goodbye. Oh, I hit a house. $3,000 down the drain. And there's my buddy Slingshot getting overrun by this T-34, and I'm like, no, you don't. Oh, no, you don't. No, 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 no. Oh, it's turned out to be a good battle already. Now, one of the nice things about this tank is... Oh, I hit that fence again. It's the most expensive fence to knock down in the world. Come on out. Come on out. Come on out, DW. But derping is fun, I will say. And I don't want to say a lot of battles are like this, but I've had quite a few battles in this tank where I just do really well. And I actually feel like I do better in this than I do in the Hetzer. I'm not... Maybe because most people suck and they don't really see it as a threat, so they kind of ignore you and go for the other targets, but I'm a threat when I play this. Of course, this is costing me a ton of money to do this. Of course, you know, because you got to run the heat. You know, I could use, you know, HE on some of these, but heat's where it's at, for sure. So I'm just going to sit here. I don't think I'm spotted yet. But now that we got this little scout running around, that's going to be a problem. So, oh, there he is. I knew I saw him over there somewhere. But he goes down, so I can't get him. He's running to help, but he goes right into the line of our tank destroyers. Now, like the Hetzer, the gun is not super accurate, and it takes a long time to aim, so you're going to have to sometimes get in close to get those shots. The crew's not at a the crew's not at 100% yet, but they're doing pretty good in my book. So we're gonna fast forward a little bit here. But as you can see, this tank just in the right situations, it can just tear things apart. And gonna fire on this guy. Not much of a chance to hit that, but yeah, I hit him. I'm surprised that I actually hit him. But he's got that tough frontal armor, so it wasn't enough to damage him. And this guy, obviously, he's a good driver, and he's got a good crew. He's disappearing in the middle of a field where there's nothing to be hidden behind. The KV, though, watch out, KV. Not a big hit. Not a big hit. And I'm using HE because it's just getting so expensive. And he's got harder armor, so I figured... Yeah. I figured right. Even though I would have to hit him a couple times, the HE is going to do better against that really hard armor. And I missed this guy again. And he's still HE because he's so light. Ah, somebody else got him. But I got a top gun so far. Let's see if I can get a top gun. And I'm still using the HE because, once again, against those harder targets, even though you have less pen, oftentimes you'll actually do more damage because you can penetrate, whereas the gold round might bounce at a distance like that, especially against that harder armor. Close up, I can blast right through them, but far away, it's almost better to use straight HE. Plus, it's cheaper. I've already spent, $30,000 on 20-some thousand. So here's my nemesis, and I'm hitting him with HE. Oops, he just killed one of our guys. Come on. Oh, yeah, but Slingshot gets him. Good, he gets a kill too. And so all we have left is that little guy. So don't overlook the Stug B because it's on tier 4. It's kind of fun. Very much like the Hetzer. Once again, if you like the Hetzer, you're going to love this because it's basically a Hetzer, but it turns faster. Armor's not quite as good. It's a little thinner, and it's also, you know, flatter, so you have more of a chance of getting hit, less of a chance of bouncing shots, but still, it's... I've bounced a lot of shots. I actually have gotten a steel wall in this tank before, so... And somebody else got him, so... Great game, though. Let's take a look at the stats. Yeah. Of course, high caliber, top gun. And that was my mastery badge. You can see all the tanks that I'd killed. Most of them were one-shots, which is fun. Yeah. Was there any doubt I did? Oh, a bazillion more damage than everybody else on the team, and I also did double the experience of anybody else on the team. Great game. 1,800 damage. So, yeah. So this is a fun tank. I would definitely recommend it. And you know, if you're looking for something to putz around in, it's not a bad tank. It kind of sucks because it's one of those tanks that doesn't really lead anywhere, but it's fun to have. Have a great night. Bye. Be sure to subscribe.